So from my last video, a lot of you still don't believe that you can break into the music industry without really spending a lot of money. Don't forget that I mentioned that money is important, but the bulk of the money that you need is after you've started something and you've started seeing motion. Because if you spend money when you've not put a lot of things in place, that money is going to waste. Yeah, so that's where I'm coming from. I also mentioned that I'm going to list a couple of things that you can do as an independent artist that would help you break into the music industry without spending a lot of money. Some of you requested that I make the list, and this is what I want to share in this video. So if you're watching this video, like this video, comment and ask me questions. Also, you can save the video so that you can come back to it in the future. I want you to share to your artist friend so they can also benefit from this information. Let's dive right into it. The first thing you can do without spending a lot of money, so far you have a phone and you have the internet, the first thing you can do is to post consistently. Posting consistently is one of the necessary ingredients that a lot of you overlook. There's nothing wrong if you are able to post 2 to 3 times in a day on your social media platform as an artist, because that's how to awaken your algorithm. That's how to tell the algorithm that you are active.
I'm active 247.
One of the problems that some of you have with consistency is that you don't even know what to post. Some of the things that you can post as an artist that will help you to remain consistent are: number one, studio sessions. When you go for a studio session, you want to document how you are recording the song, how you're writing your lyrics, how you're interacting with the producer. When you have like some funny moments in the studio, you want to capture that and share it with your audience, just to, you know, make everything organic, right? Another thing is freestyles. You want to post freestyles. You want to jump on beats. Let's say there's a viral song going on, get the beat and freestyle to the beat, or do a cover, write a verse to it or something. Just do something creative with it. It doesn't even have to be a viral song, honestly. It can just be a song that you like or that your fans like, and you can do a cover.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
The next thing is songwriting. You want to document your songwriting process. You can say something like, when I want to make a song, this is how I start writing my lyrics. I do this, I do that. I browse, I research, sometimes I use AI, you know, just tell the story basically. The next thing you want to start posting is lifestyle content. Let's say you're an artist and you are also into other stuff, let's say fashion. You want to make content about your fashion lifestyle, how you attend events, how you dress up to events, or how you dress up to attend shows. Let's say you're an artist that also have a 9 to 5. You want to document that process. This is my life as an artist that also have a 9 to 5. There are so many examples of lifestyle content that you can do. A little bit of research and you see some examples online. The next thing you want to share is you want to share your thoughts about certain topics, not very controversial topics. And if you think you have a perspective concerning a controversial topic, also you can also post that. You know, by the time you do that regularly, some people will start connecting with you because maybe they like your thought process or how you think about things, right? But you must be careful with this one, because if you go say something that is really messed up, it can, you know, mess up your career. So you have to be careful with sharing thoughts about conversations online, especially sensitive conversations. The next thing you want to post about are storytelling content. People want to hear you speak. People want to hear you tell stories. That's why you're an artist, right? So you want to engage your audience in storytelling. You can talk about why you made a particular song. If you just drop a song, but why did you make this song? Talk about what inspired you to write a particular song, or what inspires you generally as an artist. You can talk about your struggles as an artist. Is it finances? Is it collaboration? Is it, what exactly are you struggling with? You can come and share it. People would like to connect with you. And the more you do this, the more you get better at it. The next thing you want to do that won't cost you money is something I've always talked about on this page. It's lateral collaboration. Yeah, so instead of looking for money to collaborate with the big dogs in the industry, find someone that is like on the same level with you and you're looking to grow together. You have like similar objectives, similar goals. You can find a way to connect with them, and it will be easier for you guys to collaborate. And it doesn't have to be artists alone. It can be producers, dancers, content creators, bloggers, event organizers, just different professionals in the music industry. Find a way to connect with them and collaborate with them. Another thing that you can do that will really impact your career but doesn't necessarily cost you lots of money is learning to record yourself as an artist. This is a very important, vital skill that I think every artist should have. I've talked about this before. If you don't know how to record yourself as an artist, you need to start learning it. When you go to studio for studio sessions and you have a knowledge of these things, it will make the work with you and your producers better, to make it smooth, because you understand what they are trying to tell you and you're able to also communicate your ideas properly. Do you understand? Sixth thing you can do is improve your performance skills. A lot of artists are really talented, but they don't know how to really perform. When they get on stage, they get nervous, they don't know how to control the crowd. Having stage presence, confidence, and camera performance, these are things that you can improve on without necessarily having to spend a lot of money. A couple YouTube videos or learning from your seniors in the game would give you enough knowledge to improve on that skill. The next thing you can do without necessarily having to spend a lot of money is using TikTok properly, right? TikTok is one of the cheapest marketing tool that you can invest your time in as an artist. In 2026 alone, TikTok has blown artists that didn't even spend a lot of marketing budgets. Some didn't even spend anything. This guy trending right now, Abefe, he's doing crazy numbers on TikTok, even on streaming platforms, and it's all just started with him doing freestyles to a popular song, right? And people started connecting with him and started supporting him. So if you are able to invest your time in doing TikTok consistently, you have a higher chance of breaking into the music industry. So here are some of the things that you can post on TikTok. You can post snippets of your songs that you've recorded, even songs that you've not recorded. Maybe you just got an idea for a song. You can test it on TikTok to know what your audience are saying. Are they feeling the song or they are not feeling it? Another thing you can do, you can start conversations. TikTok is a place where people tell stories and they blow up, they go viral for just simply telling stories or asking questions. Yeah, that can get you a lot of engagement. Also, doing covers and interacting with other people's content is a very valid way to grow your TikTok and get a lot of engagement. Number 8 thing that you can do is building a community. Yeah, once you start having fans, once you start posting consistently and people are engaging with your stuff, build a community around that. That is something that is really important when it comes to music. Even when you want to sign a record, one of the things that they look at is, how's your community like? The 9th thing that you can do is studying about music. Not about music itself, but about the music business. A lot of artists still don't know what distribution is, what publishing is. A lot of you don't know what branding is. A lot of you don't even understand what marketing really is. A lot of you don't understand what PR is. Creating time to study all these things are things that can help you break into the industry. So the last thing that you can do as an artist to break into the music industry without really spending a lot of money is becoming easy to discover. And how do you achieve this? You want to make sure that your social media page is active, like you are actively posting consistently, and this just feeds the algorithm with a lot of data about you, and by that you become very easy to discover. Also, make sure that your sound is easy to find, right? A lot of you, when you finish making your song, you give your song names that are not easy to discover. Make sure the names you're giving to your songs are simple names so that people can easily find them. You also want to make sure that your branding is really clear, like people can identify your brand, whether it's the visual side or the sound side. When people see you, can they tell that this is this guy? When they hear your sound, when they hear your song, whether your original song or the song you're featured on, can they tell that this is this guy on this song without even seeing you or seeing your name on the song? Basically, if your content is weak, if your branding is weak, if your music is weak, and you end up pumping a lot of money into it, it will only expose this weakness, and you might suffer for it because you're going to just make a lot of losses, right? So that's why you must fix all these things before you start pumping your money into your music. All these things that I've stated, there are things you can do without spending a lot of money. I'm assuring you that if you implement them, it's going to really help you grow and help you get discovered in the music industry. If you learned a thing or two in this video, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one.